I think the thing that is interesting about this is that we are talking in this Disney style.
It is, in a way.
Yeah, I feel like I've been like maybe a little bit too aggressive during this podcast. Like, I'm gonna take a minute to apologize. This is like a massive difference. You don't feel it?
Have I sat there every time
Yes.
so far?
Yes.
I guess maybe, but it should be this. It should be the same.
No, because yeah, that's what you think, but for some reason it's just not. Like, I felt it as soon as I sat down, like the first time here.
I wonder why that is.
I think for me it's just like I feel like like I'm on the sidelines kind of. Like I feel like it's like you're right in the center kind of, even though you're not. But like
I do sort of get what you're saying. Like I feel like I can hardly see this wall at all. But I don't understand why.
I think it has to do with the light, because here you are getting fully blinded, but for me it's like I think everything just looks black like over there.
Or maybe it has something to do with the dimensions of the room.
Yeah.
Like maybe this wall. Well, it is. Yeah. Actually, this wall is like shorter than this wall. So like
How do you know
you're
that?
closer to the center of the room than I am.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and you're like more tucked away in the corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna stay like this?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'm down. So, do you have any notes for today? Because I wrote some stuff. Okay.
I've got nothing.
That's fine. And I have like, my idea is that, I think I told you this, we both keep notes, and then right before we put all the notes onto one doc, and then we could go through it. And like, I think that'd be funny because, yeah, I just think that'd be very funny.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so this is the first thing I wrote. 700 sub, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I hit 700 subscribers, which was like, well, I hit 600 in this last week, and then 700, and then I hit 1,000, which like, that's awesome. I got my first hater. Not cool. He commented something on the ChatGPT video that I made, and like, yeah, he was saying that I could do better, so maybe it could have been like constructive, but it didn't feel like it. He was like, he said something like, come on, man, this is like AI generated content or something, and like,
Well, like literally was, right?
yeah, yeah, but
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, but he also said like, I don't know, like something like definitely negative, like 2 out of 10 or something. Like,
Wow.
oh, he said you could do better. He said you could do better. And so like,
I can already tell that guy's like a loser.
I take it as, like, yeah, that's a hate comment, like in my opinion.
He's probably gonna watch this, but
And I'm not going to say his name, like, but he still might get a kick out of me. Reading.
and if to that person, if you were, now you're probably my hater since I said that, which I literally don't care. But also, maybe you were trying to be constructive, in which case, I'm sorry. And yeah, I think maybe I was a little too intense of me.
You know what? I respect it.
Yeah, you never know what people are going through for real.
That is actually very true. And I was thinking about that actually, like, because I think sometimes, like, when you and I have talked about like hate comments online, like, I know I've said this to you multiple times, like, you kind of just got to remind yourself, like, it's probably a child that typed that and put it online, like, and so like, what's the point of getting worked up over it? Or it's just somebody that literally doesn't care enough to like understand what they're commenting on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they just don't have the context, and so like, you really shouldn't care.
And like, I think like just the barrier of a screen or social media can just make something seem like awful. But like, if you think about it, do you know how many people have said something like that to you, like to your face? Probably not too many, right? Like that level of,
Like, I will say, I'm pretty like lucky right now, because like, out of all the comments I get, like 99% are like really positive. Like, people are like weirdly nice and like, yeah. But in person, yeah, it's like, it's less common for somebody to just be so blatantly like, I don't know, disrespectful. Like, like especially if they don't know you. So
It's less common for someone to be blatantly.
like let's say like a
You think compared to what? Like you think?
like online.
I guess, but I mean, everyone that leaves hate comments like doesn't really know you.
Yeah.
What is your point?
All right, so my point is like, yeah, so they don't know you either way, right? Whether it's online or in person. But if somebody walked up to you in person and said, "Screw off, man," like that would not really happen. But
Exactly.
But it might happen online.
Exactly. Yeah, that was basically what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
just
easy to see that comment and for like me to jump to the conclusion and say that guy's an awful person or something, but
But he's probably
most likely
years of age. Like that's what I think.
probably, but yeah, most likely he's not a bad person. It's just
Yeah.
like it's just so easy to misinterpret things and like
Yeah.
escalate things online.
Yeah. So do you believe in haters?
Well, yeah, I think there's definitely haters, but
But you don't think.
I think social media amplifies it a lot.
And do you think that it's a bad thing that there are haters? Do you
No.
think you don't?
Well, like I think, yeah, ideally there wouldn't be any haters, but I think if you have a hater, you should try as much as you can to make it not a bad thing in your own mind.
Yeah. I agree with that, definitely.
And yeah, I feel like in most cases, haters are just extra motivation.
Yeah, definitely. It depends on how you look at it. And like I should say, like when I wrote down this topic, I wanted to bring it up as like, oh, haha, my first hater, you know, like, because, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like it's really like hurt me very much. Like, I'm sure a little bit, but like I get so many videos or so many comments that are saying like, yeah, just really nice stuff. So okay, another thing I wanted to mention is that Nicholas Bland has finally folded. He's finally like using social media to like get his art out there, and I think that's really cool. And so yeah, it's kind of, this wasn't planned, but this was made by Nicholas Bland. So if you think this is cool, you should go check him out on social media. As of right now, his Instagram username is @_YELIR__.
I thought there was definitely an S in it, like, because I did watch that video he posted, and it said like, "Hi, I'm Cillian" or something.
Huh. Well, now I feel like a dick. I'm sorry, Nick.
And
Wait, I
did
could just
he
check
at
this.
one point like vow he would never use social media to grow his art business or something?
I don't think he necessarily did that. I don't think he necessarily did that, but he just posted today saying like that he's folded to societal pressure to be on social media like that. And like I think it's a great thing. Like I understand not wanting to be a part of the whole chaotic world of social media, but I think it's the right move for him, because he makes cool art, and so like I feel like that's the best way to get it out into the world. So yeah, let me get the correct @ real quick. Let's see. Whoops, that's not what I meant to search. And it's confusing though because so I went to his username and it said that he's changed it 50 times. I'm not kidding.
I thought it was
50
always
times.
Goonsquatch.
It was for a really long time. But I guess he used to change it a lot or
That's
something.
too bad. I feel like Goonsquatch is iconic.
I know, it's really, I love it. But yeah, what is it? Now I can't find it.
Like,
You think it starts with an S?
yeah, it's like Isui or something.
Isui? I think it's __. Maybe it's S. Wait. Y. Found it. My bad. I feel like people are going to think I'm like trying to clown on this, but like I promise I'm not. __SYELIR __. And I'll just put it on screen. But like honestly, I really love, like I've always just loved seeing people do cool things or try to do cool things. Like, I don't know, just any creative endeavors, especially. Was that copyrighted?
I don't know. I think even if it was only like a few seconds.
All right, that's fine. But like your brother, for example, like I've always like, I don't know, just loved like trying to support him because like I think it's awesome that like he's just doing something that he's passionate about. Like, because a lot of people get really scared to do that. Like they're too scared of like people judging them and stuff. So I love, or like Gabe Yoder, shout out, like that dude performed one of his songs in front of our entire high school. I remember being like, that's awesome. Like that takes real guts. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where was it? Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything like that's been like on your mind recently? Like anything you've been thinking about, or anything you're excited about, or anything you did this last week that's like pretty unique?
Let me look at my. I still want to look at my photos because
Okay.
I can't remember anything.
Well.
I've been skateboarding a little more than usual, playing a lot of basketball.
Oh yeah. That's
Probably
awesome.
for almost a week, been playing basketball every night against people at Sports and Wellness.
That's awesome. Which location? In case these guys want to.
Mix of Del Norte and
Squad up.
Midtown.
Oh, cool. My mom just, she started going to River Point. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You should see if she can add you on the membership.
Yeah, I think she could. She said that it was somehow cheaper to put me on it than just
Yeah,
her,
you
but
should.
I think it's, yeah, I should.
We would literally be unstoppable if we both had Sports and Wellness memberships.
Yeah, like we could probably be dunking within a week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe 10 days.
Yeah, I've also been doing a lot of vertical jump exercises and plyometrics.
Damn, that sucks.
And I think probably last time I was on the pod, I don't know if I was able to, well, there's that one calisthenics move I can do.
Yeah.
And I'm learning a few more.
Please.
I don't think they'll be able to
Please.
see.
I honestly, they might. Especially if your head is right there.
Oh, I couldn't.
I insist. Alright, fine.
What else? I can't think of anything else. Let me look through my photos.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I say one thing real quick?
sure.
Two things. One, I wanted to say this at the beginning, but like, maybe I did. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad to have you back here. Like, it's
Thank you.
it's definitely a different vibe. Like when it's just the two of us like yapping, like it's so like it's just like chill, you know. When we have a guest on, like of course it's awesome, like it's a vibe, but it takes like a few brain cells, and I don't like using those. I don't know. But also, I was gonna say that I kind of iterated this on the last episode, but one of my favorite things about this show is just how like real it is. Like how we try not to cut anything out for the most part. There's no hiding anything. There's no hiding my receding hairline. Like it's all out on the table, but I really think that's a great thing because, you know, let's just say Ivan Drago is watching this. He might, you know, look at the TV and go, "Hey, Mom, look, these guys like can be awkward sometimes, and therefore I'm not going to judge myself too harshly."
And also, you don't even know if like what we deem as awkward, other people think is awkward.
Yeah, like
I hardly see anything online that I think is awkward. Like Mr. Beast, for example. I don't think he's awkward, even though you think he's awkward.
and I've kind of changed my mind on that, like a little bit. Like I don't think he's the most like charismatic, like easy to talk to guy. Like I think
I don't know. I feel like that's what makes his videos so fun
oh
to
yeah,
watch.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, like I consider myself to be sometimes an awkward person, and like it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And like it depends. Yeah, but like I definitely, if I see something that I'm like, oh, that's kind of awkward, like I
Do
kind
you
of
think
feel it.
awkward is bad? I feel like
It's
awkward
not-
can only be good. Well,
Okay, I know it can not feel good. Like it can,
Yeah,
it can
but-
suck. It can honestly suck.
if you're gonna be close to someone, like there's always gonna be.
Yeah.
There's no way
well,
you're just gonna.
Of course.
For like.
Of course. Like it's only natural, but like it's like we're choosing to like display awkwardness to Jimmy at home watching. You feel me?
We're not choosing to, but
I mean, what do you mean? How are we not?
I mean, awkward. I don't think anyone chooses to be awkward.
First of all, I disagree with that. Like sometimes people definitely put on
Okay,
like a
yeah.
character, but also like what I mean is like I've had so many awkward moments, or at least I felt very awkward at multiple parts of like probably every single episode we've done, and like I'm choosing not to cut it out.
I thought you were cutting some stuff out.
I was at the beginning. That's
Now
right.
nothing.
Yeah, like honestly, since episode 3 or something, I cut out one conversation me and Amelia had just because I felt like it was too heated. Like I don't think they're ready for this. And like I don't know if I had to take Fergie out of the room, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Or
that's
that
good.
time that you took off your shirt and started screaming,
True.
"Play the cliff." Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, did you see anything cool in your photo gallery?
Oh yeah. My brother graduated college.
Sly dog. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
He's officially graduated. He passed all his classes, and so he has a bachelor's in computer science.
That's so cool. And I asked, but I can't remember. Do you know what he's doing next? Has he like applied to work anywhere?
I don't
Cool.
think he's applied anywhere.
Just take his time.
Yeah. But there was the big graduation for like all degrees that was at the pit, and there was probably, I would guess, probably close to like 2,000 people graduating, and probably like 8,000 people in the stands. So yeah.
Damn.
And then there was the engineering graduation, which there was only probably like 70 people graduating, or maybe 100 or so, maybe 200, 150.
A moderate 5 people in the crowd.
Yeah, 150 plus or minus 5.
That's pretty impressive. Your
and-
ability to count crowds.
Yes. And then, yeah, there was all the people in the audience, which I would guess close to,
Somewhere in the ballpark
Somewhere in
of
the
2036.
I'd say 420 to 500. And, yeah, so that was, the first one was on the Friday, the next one was on a Saturday. Then we had the reception at our house, which was a Saturday. There's probably around 32 people that showed up. And yeah, that was pretty fun.
Andre, could you do me a favor and tell me how many people are in this crowd?
25.
Take a good look at it.
I'd say close to, 3,700.
Wait, that's your answer?
Yeah.
There's 600 people in this photo.
No way.
Yeah. 600 female artists, might I add.
Wow. A lot
So
of
you know what?
female artists.
Let's redact all those numbers.
Wow,
Nah,
that
that's-
surprises me.
Yeah, honestly, that is pretty surprising. I'll make sure to throw that up on
That is
screen.
way more than 600.
I could count.
The thing that sort of like gives me this confidence is when I was taking a theater class freshman year. There was like 100 people in that class, and to me it always seemed like there was like 30.
Huh. Maybe people dropped out slowly, and that slowly warped your perception of numbers and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
because maybe only 30 people stayed to the end, and you just thought it was 100.
Yeah, maybe. I think it had to do with I saw how many rows of people there were, and I didn't realize they're actually pretty long rows. There's probably like 30 people in each row. And so if say there's 5 rows of people, that's 150 people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so. I
So
think that's
you
probably
got.
it.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Uh-huh.
And we're not cutting that out.
All right. Let's see what else I did.
Oh, I know what I did today.
Please share.
So you asked me about this before we filmed. So I got my new ID, my new driver's license. Well, I got the temporary one. Let me set the scene. So when I was like 15, I think I was starting to learn how to drive, as many 15-year-olds do. And when I started this process, like, I don't know, I was like not super hyped to drive. I think I was pretty scared, honestly, like, or something like that. I don't know, but I remember being extremely overwhelmed with the whole process, and like, I hated it. I hated having to get the hours and whatever. Sorry, side note, but like, it's just cool to look back on that now and be like, wow, like at the time I was scared to even drive, and like now I enjoy it, if anything, but it's like, it just makes me like feel like, wow, like I've progressed, like, yeah.
This is your way of telling us the start of your Formula One career, driving career?
I placed third in the time trials in Yugoslavia. No,
Sly dog.
I am not, but I just wanted to say, like, we made it. I don't know, it just feels good, man.
Yeah, you'll feel pretty cool once you have your horizontal ID.
Yeah.
I used mine today.
Oh, man, I see it.
You might have to cut this part out of the vlog. Not sure if this is illegal or not, but
Bro pulls out the Glock.
have you heard of
Slip and dip?
what are they called? Like something
pincher maneuver?
teas, something teas, shaky teas or whatever. They're just alcoholic teas,
Okay.
and they have like not that much alcohol, and apparently they're like sort of a meme.
Yeah. It's kombucha.
I forget what they're called. No, I don't think those are
Oh,
alcoholic.
is it the ones that Ian
Those are
likes?
fermented.
Is it the ones that Ian likes, like
No.
the glitter bomb or whatever?
Buzz balls?
Buzzball.
No. And so I used this bad boy today.
Wow.
And I was just joking with Sean, like, I think if you look at me right now, I probably look like I'm like 15 or 16. And in this image, I think I look probably
You look 30.
20.
If I
30.
was honest, you could pass for like 23 or something.
Uh-huh. And it's because, like, I had this weird, somewhat grown out buzz cut and then a beard.
I think it was a vibe.
And I did not smile. I guess I didn't, because on my provisional, I did smile. No, I don't even have a provisional. I mean, on my first ID, like the under 21 one, I did smile. And this one, I just didn't for some reason. And I look quite sketchy. I don't think I'll be able to send you this image for the...
What?
I can't.
Bro, just
I don't think it...
I want to
You can't
dox
just-
you.
You can't just put your ID
I'm trying to
on
dox all my audience.
Maybe I could send a close-up of this.
Yeah,
but not
of
the
course.
whole ID.
I got you, bro. But anyways, so let me take you back. 15, I get my learner's permit,
It's 15,
yada da da da, and I get my provisional. Now, most normal human beings would spend the 2 months or whatever you're supposed to have your provisional for, and then upgrade to the real deal. Is that how it works? Is it just 2 months or?
I never had a provisional. So
Really?
I don't know.
What? Maybe it's maybe it's when you're 18 you get the real one.
Yes.
Okay, well, scratch that. But
I mean, you can get rid of your provisional once you reach the required hours of driving with your parents. Or wait.
that's the learner's permit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know about
But
the
let
provisional.
me just grab it. So I got issued my provisional license February 28th of 2020. In other words, what is that? Like almost 5 years? Almost 5 years ago? Right before COVID hit, really? And it expires tomorrow. So I went to the MVD, and yeah, it was very last second, like, but I don't know, I just thought it'd be funny, I guess, to like get that much use out of my ID.
Yes.
And so yeah, I kind of forgot about it, and then yesterday I was like, oh god, like it's about to expire. So I went, and so I gathered, my birth certificate. No, I didn't. My social security card, my passport, multiple proofs of residency, and all the stuff that you need. So I walk in there, and I sit down. They sign me in. They take my picture just like super fast, like before I even do anything else. And yeah, and then I go up to the counter and like I answer a few questions, and then they gave me my ID, and I was out of there. They didn't look at my proof of residency. They didn't look at my social security card. They didn't look at my passport. They didn't even have me do an eye test. When I walked out of there, I was like, what? Like, why was that so easy? Maybe I'm missing something, but that doesn't seem right. That was way, like, I proved nothing. Anybody could have just walked in there and said they were me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I got my this one, the horizontal one, I'm pretty sure they like at least looked at the stuff I had.
Yeah, they did not even ask if I had anything. Like I didn't show them.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have my temporary, and then I'll get the card soon. I'll put all the pictures up on screen so you guys can roast us.
Well, congrats on you're gonna have the horizontal one soon.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting 21 years for this moment, son.
And you feel happy that you had the provisional for so long?
I do. Like, I feel proud, and I feel unique. I don't think many people probably held on to the card for that long, and
the sole reason was because it was funny, or
I'd say, okay, number of reasons. Number one, it was funny. Number two, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, there are some restrictions that I'm sure you did not follow.
Well, okay, I think that's a common misconception, or maybe it's just a common
like, are you not allowed to drive at night or something?
So yeah, for your provisional license, you're not supposed to drive like at night and some other stuff. But Lou Carbonneau, one of the most trustworthy sources possibly in the entire universe, told me that once you turn the certain age or whatever, just because it says provisional, it doesn't mean you're still under those restrictions. He said it updates to like just having the full license. And so basically there's no real point in getting the new one.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Plus, I'm saving the planet.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Just a little
Thanks
bit.
for saving the planet.
You're welcome. We watched In Time last night.
Ooh.
That was cool. You know the picture I sent you today? Okay, it was
oh yeah.
Yeah.
didn't
My
realize
mom
it was
and
today.
Alyssa watched it.
In Time?
Uh-huh. Because I told them about it.
They watched it today?
Yeah.
You sent that today?
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a few days ago.
See, this is incredible. His sense of time is slowed to a halt.
And what scene was this in? I don't recognize this.
Yeah, I barely did either. It was a bad time to take a picture, honestly.
So Alyssa and your mom watched it?
Yeah.
Did you watch it with them?
No, because I was out getting my ID and then grocery shopping, so I was only there for like the last few minutes.
Well, I'm glad you stayed for In Time with only like 20 minutes left.
Yeah, we paused it with like 20 minutes left, and I was like, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
And like it was so funny to me because I don't know, like to me it was just like I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go to sleep, and like I didn't even honestly, I don't know.
I forgot it was a movie we've been wanting to watch for like 6 months.
I guess I don't know. And then afterwards I was laughing because I was realizing that you guys are probably thinking like, wow, this dude is so uninvested that he's willing to just walk away with 20 minutes left.
Yeah, and then after the movie was over, we sat there looking at photos for like another half
Well,
hour.
yeah, because I feel like at that point I was just vibing out.
I feel like it's easier to, I don't know.
No, please. Let's settle this. I think it's best to just get it out, Andre.
I feel like so like being tired, that was your reason, right?
Well, it's a little more complicated. Like I really value like getting good sleep. And I haven't been good at this, but I think it's really important to have like a consistent sleep schedule. Ryan Johnson, he swears on it. He's the guy that's like dedicated to like basically just being as healthy for as long as he possibly can be. He says that's like number one. Sleep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, scientifically you're probably not wrong. So I won't debate that. But still, like, if I was doing something that, and like, I don't know, I feel like I can hold off my fatigue pretty well.
Yeah, and I think I can too. But it's like, but is that the wise thing to do? And maybe it is, because like enjoying time with the boys, like genuinely, like I'm not kidding. Like, I'm glad that I stayed.
Good.
Yeah.
The boxing game is very fun.
Yeah. It really is. What's it called again? Fight Night?
Fight Night.
Champion?
I think, I don't know.
Okay. And then today, Usyk and Fury fought. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Do you know who won?
Alexander Usyk.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Really? I don't know if I believe you. That's cool.
Yeah. I just saw it on my phone.
Oh, cool. I watched it, and it was a good fight. This was the first fight in history. Oh yeah, this is awesome for a time capsule podcast. Yeah, full stop. The first fight in history to have an AI judge. Yeah. It was very similar to what the human judges scored it as, and like I say, it's about damn time. like really, like boxing is one of those sports where like it can be very subjective, in my opinion, to judge, because it can be based on where you are, like if you see things from the right angle or not, hearing the crowd's reaction, like if you hear them roar, but in reality the shot barely connected or didn't even connect, like I think that subconsciously plays into the decision making. So I think it's cool that they're testing out AI judging to hopefully be more subjective.
Oh, okay.
Do you not like that idea?
Well, was boxing supposed to be judged like that?
Like objectively?
It is?
I mean, I guess technically you could say like, you could like argue like literally anything, but yeah, like any sports, like the goal is to have a fair game, a fair match.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I could. I guess I could see that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome, because I feel like I've talked about this probably to you at least a few times in the last few years, like AI judging, maybe not. But I have, I swear. No, I don't know. I'm just happy that it's finally happened, and it's cool that I got to witness it. Okay, the Superman trailer just dropped on like Thursday. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we talked about the dog.
Yeah.
I think it looks really cool.
I feel like it doesn't look too cool, but I'm sure it might be a good movie. I feel like Man of Steel was much cooler.
Okay. Yeah. I think I overused the word cool. Like, my vocabulary over the past 6 years has shrunken. We'll stop. I have no words left. And I think that's an issue. I want to upgrade my lexicon. I want to start using big words like serendipitous and trifold. Because my brain, if it's not growing, it's shrinking. And at this point, this is probably the size of a pea. Damn. Are you all seeing this at home? I honestly...
I took a picture so I can show.
Yeah, I'll put it up on screen. This is a historical moment here last year. One small step for Andre, one giant leap for any regular human.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of words, I was fascinated when the word aura started to become popularly used, like in the last 6 months or whatever, because it is such like a necessary word, in my opinion. It's like how did we not have a word for this before? And maybe we did, but I'm not thinking of it. But like if you see somebody at a wedding and they trip and fall, like up until like this last year, you just say like, oh, like that was embarrassing. Like that dude just embarrassed himself. And it's weird to me that we didn't have a word to say like his aura was up here and it just took a dip.
Maybe reputation.
Ah. Damn.
But I guess
But
that's not
it's a
quite
little
the
more
same.
specific. It's like, because the aura I feel like is based on a point in time and space.
And aura is like a feeling that you get from like looking at someone or like being with someone. But like reputation is more like
What you think?
statistical. Like you could do something.
I don't think we're saying the same thing.
You could do something that will definitely mess up your reputation.
But not your aura.
Yeah, for
That-
example, like you could kill someone,
Yeah. Like
and your reputation would probably go down, hopefully. But your aura, you could have a villain arc.
Yeah, and that'd just be terrifying. If I saw some guy pop a dude in front of me and then start walking towards me slowly, and he's like I would be like, that dude's got
Plus
aura.
1,000 aura.
Yeah, but I would say, reputation down the drain. Like,
Yeah,
I ain't trusting that
exactly.
dude. Yeah, and so I guess I'm interested. What words are going to come into common use that we're not even thinking of that is like necessary? Like there's probably going to be some stuff where they're like, how did you not even have a word for? And then comment on this video right now, please, if there's a new word that came into pop culture. Like that'll be cool. Like maybe they're gonna start saying, oh no, I sure hope that he doesn't Blomdorf.
Let's see aura synonyms. So, ambiance, aspect, atmosphere, feeling, mood, quality, scent, semblance, or tone. I feel like ambiance is pretty close.
Kinda. And I mean, the word aura has been around, but I feel like it hasn't been used in this specific way, you know?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Because
aura's
before it was
definitely
more
been
like
around.
a more just literal, like visual type of thing, or smell, right?
I don't know, let's see what the
Or maybe it
actual
always has
definition
been,
is.
and I'm just delusional.
The distinctive atmosphere or quality that seems to surround and be generated by a person, thing, or place.
When was this written?
I don't know.
On dudes. I'm gonna need a date.
Yeah, I have no idea.
If you tell me this was written in 2035, I'm walking. Oh, okay. I got
Let's
something.
see when the actual word aura was created.
Okay.
Between 1150 and 1500.
AD or BCE?
BC.
Wow. Wow. That's like 1,000 years before Jesus.
Wait.
Right?
Oh, it must be after.
Okay. Do you know what that stands for, by the way? AD and BCE?
I know BCE is before Christ era.
I don't think that's right. It might be. It might. I forget. I remember when I learned this, I remember being like, what? I always thought it was before Common Era, before Christ era, but what is it? Is it
I guess
Latin?
before the Common Era.
What?
Before current era.
Okay, there's a lot. Is this AI?
Yes. Before Common Era, before Christian era, before current era.
Is this written by Joseph?
I think there's just generally a lot of different, like,
Huh. Okay, well,
birth before Christ.
and then but the AD one, isn't that like Latin or something?
Anno Domini,
Yeah.
Common Era. Yeah.
What?
Anno Domini, which I think means Common Era.
Okay.
Also,
What?
Chapstick. It's a little scam.
Do you see my lips right now?
Yeah, it's because you use chapstick all the time, isn't it? Chapstick.
Kind of.
It's
Let me
do
make
not
a case.
use chapstick.
Use
Whatever.
chapstick.
No.
It will make your lips not chapped.
No.
It is
It does the complete opposite.
one of
Look
the
at my
best
lips.
things ever to come out
I
of the
just started
21st
using
century.
chapstick. It has destroyed my lips.
Here, let me.
I've never had chapped lips problems in my entire life. I started using chapstick right when the school was about to end, and now my lips
get a
are
close-up?
destroyed.
Can we get a
And
close-up?
no, I'm not going to put more of this disgusting this chapstick on my lips because it's just going to do this again. It will solve for about 5 minutes, and then in an hour my lips are going to be even worse. It's designed to do that.
My boy, I think you need to find the right brand. I think that's your issue. I've experienced the same thing you did. At a time, believe it or not,
No.
old healthy lips, glossy
Started
lips,
using
Bennett,
chapstick. That's
used
what
to not
happened.
use chapstick because I thought the very same thing. But then I switched to just the chapstick brand, the one that's in cursive. It says chapstick and it's blue and black.
It's not the brand.
It's the brand.
Probably how often you're using it.
But I'll admit, yeah, if you're using chapstick, I think your lips are going to get chapped and then you need to keep using it. And sometimes you can get lucky and kind of phase out of it. But like for me right now, if I had a chapstick, I would be going ham. I would be slathering
Your
that
lips
puppy.
are chapped
Yeah.
from using it.
But I haven't even put it on in maybe a day or something. So maybe you're right. It hasn't been very long.
Yeah, it's horrible. This industry needs to be shut down.
You should start like an anti-chapstick thing. Like you have an entire year like before this goes public. Like you could definitely create some company and then have them invest in it.
Yeah, because before this, it
Pull the
was like
rug.
right as school was about to end, so probably like 2 weeks ago, I just decided I'm going to use this chapstick that has been sitting on my desk because I want to see how it is. I will use chapstick. And then what do you know? A few days later, my lips are chapped, which had not happened in probably 3 years. Or probably more, probably like 10 years. And the last time I had chapped lips, I wonder why. Right, because I used chapstick. That's why they call it chapstick.
Because it chaps your stick.
lips.
This just in, Andre launches full attack on the chapstick industry.
Yeah.
If
probably
you
look
believe
at
in
the
it,
ingredients, it probably has some chemical that makes your lips chapped.
let's see. I don't think there's any ingredients. That is a little bit concerning, I'll admit. If you really believe in
Know
this,
what he's putting on his lips.
that's true. It says it's SPF, which it says it's sunscreen, which like that makes me feel good. Because I like sunscreen.
Here, mind if I see that?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, okay. I thought you were just
And
gonna like
this
throw
is
it.
the brand you swear by.
This one and also the it's the one that's basically just like Vaseline. It's like it's a slightly bigger one and it's white and the tip is blue and you pull it out and it's like a stick and then you twist it. Those are bomb. They're bomb, dude.
Chapstick. No. Please, in the comments, say who you agree with.
Yeah.
Do you
If I
think
could put a poll up, I'll put a poll up. I'm not sure if I can.
Yeah, it's...
If you are rocking with chapstick, put a dog emoji. And if you think that it needs to end today, the industry is over, put a, what do you want?
Please put a
Please.
basketball. Yes, but please be honest with yourself as well. If you are an avid chapstick user, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all right to use chapstick as long as you realize the truth behind it. So just because you're a chapstick user, do not join the chapstick side.
Yeah, and just because you are not a chapstick user, don't fret. Andre's probably speaking gibberish right now.
Like they say, you have to address the root cause of the problem instead of just alleviating chapped lips with chapstick.
Okay.
The root cause is chapstick itself.
Okay, honestly, I take back him speaking gibberish. I'm not kidding. Like, there's a good conversation to be had here. Like,
And I am living proof. Because before a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I have not had chapped lips for literally like probably like 14 years.
We should look into this because what?
And I know the difference between chapped lips and not chapped lips. Because yes, you could say, oh, my lips looked dry in that photo or something, or they don't feel like super moist. But now it hurts.
That's not good.
I could just be allergic to chapstick.
Yeah.
But anyway, assuming that's not the case, yeah, it actually is like painful now. And so yeah, this is much worse than
Level
anything
1 through 10.
You could have seen my lips a few years ago and said they look chapped, but they didn't hurt.
So
they didn't bother me.
Is it like a chronic pain? Like how are we feeling? Does it matter if you're doing that? Because for me, that's once I start doing that, it's over. It's like a downward spiral.
Yeah, I think you
snowball.
must be very chapped then. You've you've overdone it. You've caused irreparable damage to your lips.
I see. But what do you think
been
is
doing this for
what do
too
you
long.
think is the root fix? Is it hydrating more? I don't think that's
There's
it.
There's
no
fix.
cure.
It's a made-up problem.
You're just
like
gonna-
chapstick.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to my lips before, and they were fine.
It's kind of like the whole pharmaceutical industry, if you think about it. They're probably. I mean, I'm probably not. I'm not even going to go into this because I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, if you don't touch your face, are you going to get acne?
Probably not.
Okay, I could probably.
If
I would guess
if you're
it
extremely
depends.
greasy, like you might.
Like,
Like if you
I
don't
guess
shower.
it depends on different people. But for me, that's another weird thing. If I don't touch my face, I don't get acne.
Yeah, I think same.
Yeah.
But
No,
I touch my face a lot.
but when I start washing my face every day, sure, it might make my face look a little more like glistening,
Dry.
like fresh looking. But I start to get acne. I don't know why it is.
Yeah, and it's weird because I'm out Alyssa right now. She doesn't wash her face, and she has
Let's go.
the cleanest face ever. Like it's almost never any acne. Like it is OP. It's overpowered. And like meanwhile, I'm over here with like a 3-step routine, and like I can't catch a break. I'm just breaking out every other day.
It's crazy.
But I think my downfall is that I just touch my face so much. Like, and that's something I'm trying not to do so much. And honestly, having facial hair for me makes it so much worse. Like I can't help to just touch it. Like it's fun.
Yes.
Speaking of, I am finally gonna shave my mustache. Like I did not intend to have this for like 2 months or however long it's been. It's just that Luke said that we should take mustache pics at the end of November, and then we didn't see each other for a while, and now it's almost 2025. I've had a mustache for far too long. So, in the next episode, it's gone, baby. It'll be the first time since the first episode that I'll have had a clean-shaven face.
Well, did we both start growing on the first episode?
Yeah. So,
Wow.
take a good long look, fellas, ladies, non-binary folks. I try not to watch any of the episodes that we schedule because that kind of takes the fun out of it, you know? But the first episode, every now and then, I'll allow myself just to watch the first 30 seconds because honestly,
the first episode?
yeah, and basically if I just posted one, I might like listen to it or not listen to the whole. Well, editing, I'll probably listen to the whole thing, but like before I delete footage, I might like just double check that audio is all good so I can delete it all and whatever. But besides that, I don't really go back. The first 30 seconds of episode 1 is probably the best 30 seconds of the entire show. Like if we do this for like say 30 more years, like I'm sure that like it's still not going to be as good.
Really? So you think that's the best intro to this?
Sorry, I'm being a little goofy, for lack of a better word. I need to, yeah, but sorry. So like, I just for the first episode, I actually put in effort and I made like what I consider to be a really good intro. But from then on, it just wasn't worth it. It was like, why am I like? I don't know, it just didn't seem worth it to me. I was like, I can't be spending this much time on something that's not going to come out in so long. Because it took a lot more effort, but it's good. It's pretty awesome. So, yeah, I'm excited for you to see that. And it's funny because after each episode, I try to like improve something just a little bit. Like try not to touch my face, for example. But then I go back and watch that first 30 seconds and I'm like, damn, like, have I just gotten continually worse at this? Like, I don't know.
So I don't know either.
I don't know.
But I'm sure, like, the opinion you have of all the intros, I think they're probably not as bad as you think in your own head.
Oh, I mean, I'm not like docking them or like.
But do they all have intros?
No, just the first episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's so it's like the quality severely drops because also we started with 4 camera angles or maybe 5.
Wait. And so how do the other ones start?
Okay, so yeah. If you don't know, by the way, like we film this and then I edit it and schedule it. It's really not that hard actually, but yeah. So for the first episode, I did what ideally I would do for each episode. I just picked some fun parts, put it together, like just add some music or whatever, put some subtitles. So I did that for the first one, and just like a 30-second thing or something. For every other one, like either it starts right before I say like welcome back, or it starts when we're yelling, or yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna do any more intros or no?
I'll say I'm very positive, not at least for the next like month or two.
Did you hear that?
Werewolf?
That's what you heard it. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sounded like an actual werewolf.
Yeah. Wait, could you say that again?
Sounded like an actual werewolf.
It could be coming from in there. We
No.
do keep live werewolves.
Okay. Sorry. What were you saying?
I was saying, this thing recording? Here.
I mean, it's recording from here, though, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's recording. No, I don't need it. That was the first time I even picked it up.
All right, good. I'll just put this here just in case you get any ideas, Buster.
No. I've got self-control, bro.
All right. Hey, some people just, like I could benefit by using that actually because I'm touching my face. It's just that I feel like it's going to be loud. So I need to get some silent fidgets for everybody. But anyways, I have 6 moral questions that I think that we should answer because I think that's something for me that has slowly changed over time. So it'll be interesting to see if in a year from now, my moral compass has shifted at all. You know what I'm saying? So I have 6 questions for us to answer each. You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Andre, what do you believe makes an action right or wrong? Does that make sense? Do you want me to answer this?
Sure, you can go first.
All right, I'm sorry. So, what do I think makes an action right or wrong? I think it's a mix of things. I think partially it's your intent. I think that's very, very important. And also the actual impact that you have. Because you could intend to help somebody, but not really be considerate, not really be thoughtful and realize what's good for them. And then and then you're going to end up hurting them, and that's not good. So I guess what makes an action right or wrong, I think it's right if to truly the best of your ability, you take everything into consideration and you do something that helps as many people or as many things as you think you can, like given the decision.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's true.
And yeah, and I guess just be thoughtful with what you're doing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think that's a very safe answer.
Now for a more controversial answer.
There is no right answer. I think, yeah, that's pretty much, I would agree with that. I think.
Yeah, cool. Number 2, Andre. Are there any circumstances where lying, stealing, or harming others is justified? Why or why not?
Wait, lying, stealing, or harming others?
Yeah.
Maybe if you're stealing stuff that's already stolen.
Like in the movie, we were just, yeah.
And what was the other one?
Stealing, lying, or harming others.
Maybe if you're lying to like protect someone's life. And then harming others. I would say, I feel like ideally, like no. I feel like there's no reason
But
to
like,
harm others.
but are there any circumstances where it's justified to harm?
Maybe in self-defense.
Cool. Then we're about on the same page. Like, to me, 100%. Like, like, yeah. Like if you're protecting exactly like 100 little babies or something, 100 cute little squishy babies, like, of course you could lie, like, and say they're not here or something, or you can steal bread for the babies to eat. Do babies eat bread? I know they eat milk. Harming others, of course, that's the most, like, you know, don't want to do that, but again, 100%, I think it's justified. Like, if somebody's trying to kill those 100 babies and you got a sawed-off shotgun with 2 bullets with their name on it, I say go for it. If they're attacking you and like about to kill the babies, like, yeah. I say stand your fucking ground.
All right.
Okay, I had a ChatGPT give me all of these, and honestly, I'm not very impressed so far. I feel like these are obvious answers. But who knows? In a year, we might look back, and the landscape could have shifted so much that we're like, we could get canceled for this.
Yeah.
Number 3, what's more important, individual freedom or the greater good, and why? Does that make any sense?
I feel like they're not really in the same category.
Well, I think it's saying, like, picture this, like individual freedom might be somebody saying, nah, I'm not going to get a 9 to 5. I'm going to grind and stream all day, and therefore I'm going to make so much money that I have freedom. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't get how the greater good has anything to do with that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just skip that one.
All right.
Maybe next time we can think of some better questions. Number 4, how do you decide who deserves your help or compassion? I think that's a good one.
I think, like, generally you can just sort of tell people need help, but it's also good to ask sometimes if they even need help, because maybe they don't.
Yeah.
I feel like humans have a good intuition when people need help.
Yeah. How do you decide who deserves your help or compassion? Like, would you not help anybody? Like, and let's say it's a minor thing. Like, let's say, there are countless, there's thousands of students at UNM, for example. Like, you're not going to go out of your way to help each of them study. You might.
Well, I'm not sure all of them need help.
Okay, let's say they do.
All of them need help?
Yeah, they're all about a flunk.
Well, this question says who deserves help, so maybe they all do deserve help.
All right.
But if the question was how do you figure out who to help,
yeah,
probably who needs help most.
What if it's like, okay, let's get down to the logistics. Let's say one of them is online, and so he actually physically is in Alaska, and you're in New Mexico. Meanwhile, 10 other people that don't need quite as much help are in your backyard. What are you doing?
Probably go to Alaska.
Wow. I respect it. I hope you are good with Spirit Airlines, because
are they the only people that
cheap.
Fly to Alaska or something?
I don't know about that, but it's like one of the cheapest airlines, and I say, why not splurge a little on
Yeah.
the cheapest airline?
I mean, I'm probably would get paid for tutoring, so why not splurge a little bit on the most expensive airline?
Yeah.
Fly first class.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Number 5. Yeah, I'm not even going to answer that one because, again, I actually don't think that's a good question. 5, is it more important to follow rules? Okay, these are not good. Number 6, what is a core value? Okay, I like this one. What's a core value you wouldn't compromise on no matter the situation?
Maybe be respectful.
But what if, like, somebody just freaking, like, I don't know, slaughtered a bunch of people, and then they walked up to you and spit in your face and said something extremely disrespectful? Would you still be respectful to them? Would you say, take this, and shove a Beanie Baby in their face?
Well, I feel like most of the time, yeah, you could still be respectful. Like, if they're harming you, yeah, you could, like, fight back.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be considered very respectful.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if they're just in your face and stuff, I could certainly understand someone, like, not being respectful, and probably I probably wouldn't. There's probably cases where I wouldn't be respectful, but, okay, maybe I just contradicted myself though, because I guess I said that I would never, under any circumstance.
Isn't that concerning?
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that one's not the perfect answer.
Yeah, I think in conclusion, I'm not very happy with these moral questions. Can you think of anything that's like a good, like a polarizing question?
I was just gonna ask ChatGPT for some.
Okay, yeah, I like that. While you're doing that, I'm just gonna say, like the last, like 4 days ago, and then starting there, and then going back in time another 7 days was like an awesome week. Like I had a blast.
The last 7 days?
Like starting from 4 days ago, and then at that point going back another 7 days. So like
That's awesome.
13 days ago or whatever. It was just awesome. Like, cause I really just focused on making that one YouTube video, and like it was very fun, and I really enjoyed just like kind of locking in. Like it was awesome.
Which one was this?
It was the ChatGPT told me to eat this food review. And yeah, I don't know. It just like I felt like I just really enjoyed it, and I'm glad just that happened. Like I'm just grateful that I had that experience, and now I'm gonna kind of chase recreating that because it was so cool.
Good. Yeah, that's how you know you're doing it right. There's this whatever his name was, the Nicholas, like that one artist we went to go visit for Anna Roti's class.
Oh yeah.
He said something that I don't even know if I've maybe heard it once or twice before, but
I'm sorry. Could I pause just for 1 second? Okay, go ahead.
If you wake up in the morning and you're not absolutely very excited and happy about what you're gonna do, then you're not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like what you do should make you want to get up.
Yeah, he said that if he's not excited to, if he's not like jumping out of bed and then staying up way too late, like then he's not doing the right thing, basically. And I think that's really cool. I think you're right. Like, I think that's an awesome thing to live by. Yeah, that's facts. But I was just gonna say, like, I don't know. Do you think it's like? I'm debating on saying this. I mean, I could just cut this out if we want. But like, do you think it's like? Is it? I had this question for a while during the photography class. Like, is it disrespectful for people to say, like, Anna Rati as opposed to Mrs. Rati or Dr. Rati? No. Okay.
No, I just like called her Anna a few times.
Okay.
Like I've had professors just ask me to call them their first name.
Okay, that's cool. And
And
I noticed a lot of people calling her that, so I wasn't sure. Like, I was like, oh, like it's probably like.
did she ever ask us to call her like Miss Rati or something?
I guess I don't remember. Yeah, she might have said like, you can call me Anna.
Yeah, I've had a lot of professors just ask me to call them by their first name.
Okay, that's cool.
So I
That's
don't
cool.
know. I think
That's-
it definitely depends.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm sure she'd say something like if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you can always ask. Like I've asked
Yeah.
some professors like what I should call them.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah.
If you
All right. So if I could travel to any point in history, when would I go, and why?
it says where.
Okay.
But maybe it means when.
Can it be in the future?
Well, history, so no.
Oh. Maybe I can. Because I won't even argue. All right. So, also, yeah.
I don't know, it is your
I peed in the
podcast.
corner before we started.
Okay.
Yeah. France. I'd go to France.
Why?
Because it smelled disgusting. I'm sorry, that's not my real answer. I would probably go to when Jesus was supposedly walking around, because I would love to know if that's true, if people saw what they really saw. Like, I think that is fascinating. So honestly, I think I'd go over there.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. And probably like when he's supposed to have been born or whatever, and then I could just kind of like follow along there. But then I guess I'd have to wait a little bit, so maybe I'd wait until he's like an adult. Then I'd go back.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How about you?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to go back to caveman times. But so, yeah, that'd be cool. See dinosaurs and stuff.
I don't know if that's. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think a lot of people. Do you think that? For a long time, I thought that dinosaurs,
We're not gonna question
cavemen.
it. Just let me live my reality.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, there's a few more.
Oh, and I would actually also go back to a bunch of different conspiracy theory things, like JFK. I'd see who shot him and whatever, and some like different alien encounters and stuff. Oh yeah.
I think I would also want to go back to like Renaissance period where people are beginning to realize that they can like make cool stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome to meet like see Michelangelo in his prime.
Yeah, like Herman and Peabody.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Sherman and Peabody.
Yeah. If you had unlimited resources for a year, what project or cause would you focus on?
Oh, that's awesome. Unlimited resources. I would try to go ham, frankly. Okay, probably some just like basic stuff. Like, we've talked about this before, and I don't know if people are still like starving or not. I'm sure some people are, but I would love to like at least make sure people aren't starving and that people have fresh water, like that's all easily accessible. And then kind of just build up from there, like, you know, get people better living situations, have them like, you know, just hopefully get rid of like poverty and stuff, and like get them to be able to take care of themselves and live fulfilled lives and stuff. I don't know if that's really, it's not really a straightforward thing, but and I'd probably do so like in a similar way to Mr. Beast, like in a very public way, so that everybody, it just snowballs in an epic way. And yeah, what would you do?
I don't know. I feel like probably the same type of thing.
You can be honest. If you wanted to build a 60-foot roller coaster in your backyard.
Yeah, I don't know. I've maybe make sure everyone has safe housing. And
Would you want to like balance the economies? Like, I don't know how that would, like, would it truly be good if everybody had the same amount of wealth? I don't know. Because right now it is not, it's like, it's like the top 0.1% has way more money than everybody else combined. And so I would definitely want to level that out a lot, but I don't know if like the entire world would collapse or something. Like, I'm not an economist. Like, what would happen if everybody just had the same amount of wealth? I think that's totally possible. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if some alien like civilization has already done that, like, because like they're just so big brain, and then they're living in peace.
You think that's funny?
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, but I do actually like think that's very possible.
What's a personal belief or philosophy you've changed your mind about over the years, and why?
Oh, that's interesting. Personal belief or philosophy. I think I used to like probably when I was around like from the ages of like 12 to 15, I feel like I was much more like unfair to people in a way. Like, I mean, not that I personally did things, but like, like that might be the age where I'm watching like cringe compilations, like where I am like enjoying like watching somebody. I don't know if that's like, I just feel like I loved the like, yeah, get owned. Like, this person was so wrong. Like, this person was so disrespectful, and like I'm so glad to see them get karma, that type of thing. And don't get me wrong, it's still like enjoyable when that happens in a sense, but I think now I've just kind of broadened my like understanding a little bit more. And even though it's like it's low-hanging fruit and it's incredible, it's so juicy and it's so tasty to like watch people experience karma and enjoy it, but like I don't think ultimately it's right or it's good. Like, basically I think what's changed is that I just have tried to understand people more, even when I really don't like something about what they're doing or whatever. And like an example of this is, do you know Moist Critical on YouTube?
I think so.
Or Penguinzo? Like, I don't know, I don't love, like sometimes the stuff he makes is really enjoyable. He just comments on stuff happening in the world and adds some like humor to it, so it's cool, but like, and he made a video today where he's like taking it's the easiest like based stance you could take. He reacted to this woman who was drunk and was like just being pretty like illogical and like I guess actually doing some pretty bad things and stuff. And so he was like taking the stance of like, this woman's crazy, like blah blah blah. And part of me was like, yeah, she's crazy. Like, I enjoy watching this because he's so right and whatever. But then part of me is like she's drunk. Like, I'm sure so many things in her life have led her to this moment. This probably is not helping her. Like now that she's out of jail or whatever, she sees this video that could be pretty crushing. Like, I don't know. So that's a very long way to say, I think that one of the biggest changes is I went more from like black and white, like I don't know. I just think I try to understand people more now. Yeah. Even though it's not always fun.
That's good.
How about you? What's a philosophy or something that forget the question that has changed for you in the last 6 years?
I can't think of anything.
Do you think you've like pretty much, I don't know, like from the outside looking at Mr. Ondus, like I gotta say, like I've always looked at you as a very like a strong moral compass type of guy. Like I just always felt like that's like right at the forefront of like everything you're doing. So I don't know. It's like, yeah.
I think in the last 6 years I've abandoned all morals.
I can attest.
I know there's probably something. I feel like we already talked about it a lot, like just realizing that not as much stuff you think is such a bad thing matters, like that you're worried about, like especially the whole like fitting in type thing, and like having tons of friends that reach out to you 24/7.
Yeah.
Like most people probably don't have a ton of friends that reach out to them 24/7, and trying to attain it is probably not healthy. So yeah, I think it's good to just have like people that you are friends with. You don't have to have a ton, and friendship can take a ton of different can look a ton of different, different ways and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, and I actually, for me, one of the self-beliefs or whatever that I feel like changed on this podcast while talking to you was kind of, I think when we were talking about, like considering what people think about us or me or whatever, like, I don't know, I guess like you helped me like kind of shift a little more towards like genuinely not caring, like, like how people perceive me. And like, of course I still do like quite a lot, but I don't know. I feel like that's something that's shifted a little bit for me, and I hope I can keep shifting it.
I feel like I've gotten pretty good at not caring what people think of me. I have to like work much more on like thinking of myself positively. I think it's easy to get down on yourself, and I think I constantly do with stuff. I think a lot of people do.
Yeah. And it's cool, like, yeah.
I think it's easier in college to not care what people think about you.
Definitely, because you're no longer stuck with the exact same people, seeing them every day.
And now that I'm sort of getting some nostalgia from early high school and middle school and stuff. Not as much middle school, but high school, like when I sort of felt like, it's really weird. I felt more pressure to fit in high school, and I felt more like an outcast in high school than I did in middle school. And a lot of people think middle school is like harder on people or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, early high school, I was just overthinking everything. Like, just being there was cool. And like, you're going to school with a sort of tight-knit community, and you're taking cool classes with mostly good teachers. And I just feel like there wasn't much to complain about. And so I think there wasn't much I could do at the time. Like, I think my brain was just like overthinking a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think, most of the times, like, everything was fine. You just gotta appreciate the things around you.
Yeah, and I feel like your brain probably literally, like, physically was developing, but also, like, I think it's, like, on the bright side, like, that like, you experienced that, went through that, like, because now, like, I would say pretty much our entire time in college, like, I've looked at you and, like, been, like, impressed and, I guess, envious of, like your ability to just, like, I don't know, like, fit in and, like, talk to people and make friends and stuff. Because, like, honestly, I haven't really done that much in college. And, like, I don't know, it just seemed, like, natural to you. And so I guess to me, like I don't see, like I just feel like you've overcome that hurdle from my perspective. And, like, I feel like you kind of had to, like, be able to do what you're doing now. Because, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I think I've asked you this before, but do you think your mind is, like, would you say, is there always, like, one thing that's usually in the back of your mind almost always? Or do you think your mind, you'll be worried about something for a few months, and then it'll switch to something new.
Okay, I
Or
got
does it
something.
Are you worried about something for years, and you're always thinking
Okay.
about it, and then maybe after 4 years, it's something new?
Okay, so
Or do you not think about anything?
all right, I have two things. I have two things to say. You said something about being grateful or being present or something. I agree with that. Like just obviously like that's awesome and whatever. But and like when you're talking about being scared of fitting in or whatever, like if you just take a second and be like, you know what, I'm right here and I'm just gonna enjoy this to the best of my ability and like really take it in and enjoy it like for myself, like, and at the same time be grateful. Like that is what you should do, because then you might look back and be like, damn, I should have just relaxed and not worried and whatever. So I think it's important. But anyways, with the worrying stuff, so I'm gonna open up here, okay? So I would say from the age of fetus to when I was like 16, I honestly was chilling like a villain. Like everything was awesome. Everything was kosher, like Drake might say. And then there was this one experience, which I could talk about at some point on the show, but I'm not gonna yet. But I had, when I was 16, I experienced like a terrible like anxiety, I don't know, episode, I guess you could call it. Like, and I didn't really realize at the time. Like at the time, like it just sucked basically. And then, but it was like a one-time thing. And then I'd say when I was like 18 or so, like right when I was turning 18, around there, like a bunch of stuff like piled up for me, and like I just I started like experiencing what it's like to be anxious, and like I'd never had that feeling before. And for me, it was just like the massive weight of like, what am I doing with my entire life? Like, what is the purpose of life? Like all these ridiculously big questions that you don't need to answer. Like you don't need to search and whatever. But it ate at me pretty bad, and like and it sucked. And I would say like genuinely for like, let's see, from like for like a year or a little bit less, I'd say, like the end of senior year to halfway through our freshman year of college, like that, like I honestly, I was worried like almost all the time, like specifically about like, to me, what was the biggest thing, which was like life and death. Like I couldn't, it was just, that was like what it was. And then I started doing the push-ups every day, and like, bro, like that, like it felt like I like dug myself out of that, like, which was incredible. And like, I guess, yeah, it gave me so much hope, because for that period of time, I was like, bro, it's over. like this sucks. But then I found out that like, oh, actually, this is like my body and my brain like telling me that I have something to work on, basically. And I guess for me, starting to do these push-ups, like, I don't know, it just brought me back, I guess. And like, I'd say since then, like, I've been balling for the most part. Like every now and then, like I you know, there's times that kind of suck and whatever. But yeah, I'd say that period of time, that was like, I was worried like crazy about that. Since then, like, that's the thing that every now and then comes back. It's like death. Like that's probably my biggest fear. But I'm like happy to say that it's not like constantly in the back of my head anymore. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's really interesting. I feel like that's good that it's like not constantly in the back of your head.
Yeah. I'm
sometimes
genuinely like, I'm so grateful. Like, yeah. And I hope like if anybody's listening, like, yeah, if you're going through like a sucky time, like, I don't know, I'd say just have faith that like it does get better. Cause like, and then once you feel that it gets better, you're like, that'll give you so much reassurance, because you're like, oh, like I can be chilling again. Like I could ball up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I was gonna ask you something.
Oh, you're saying it's good not to be, that you're not like, wearing all the time?
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever?
Is there currently, like, you don't even have to say what it is, but is there currently anything that is just in the back of your head currently, like always right now? Because I always sort of wonder, with me, there almost always is something that will last either months or years, something that's just in the back of my head that might not even make any sense, but my brain won't let go of it. That's been the way since probably like the first time I really recognized it was probably like early high school, 8th grade, 9th grade. And then at a certain point, it changed into something else. And I'm sure maybe before that, I just can't remember. I feel like before that point, like my mind never got too hung up on anything, which I feel like was pretty amazing. I was just going day to day. And
yeah, and I feel like so, and I guess, again, like, you don't have to answer this, but like currently, would you say there's still that like few periods of time where you just feel like you're stuck, like worrying about some specific thing?
Yeah.
Because I get, for one, I just want to say, like, I genuinely, like, I'm extremely positive. Well, I'm just gonna say I know that, like, there's something that you could do to get rid of that, like, worry. I'm extremely, like, positive, like, confident with that. But yeah, and so for me, I would say for like long-term worry, that's the only thing that it's been for me. Like I had that period of time, and maybe sometimes it comes back, but for me, typically, I don't.
And currently, there's nothing really that you think about every day.
Kinda, not really. But I think it's mainly because like to me, like chasing like what I want to be doing feels so good, and I don't know. Because I think for me, focus is like so important. Like if I focus on like on the worry, like it doesn't help anything usually. But for me, like focusing on like I'm gonna go ham on this one video and I'm gonna be so proud of it, or like not that, but I'm just gonna make the best video I can in this amount of time or whatever. Like I don't know, it just feels good to focus on something positive, and like it just kind of feels like it consumes me, I guess, in a great way.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know if that like answered your question at all.
I don't know. I feel like my mind hasn't been, there's like always, for like since that one point, I feel like there's always been an overarching just like thing on my mind, and it changes.
But is it like, okay, because for me, like, okay, like again, I might open up on like one little thing.
Yeah, I could also open up on a few things.
Okay, and yeah, I definitely don't, like, I don't want to pressure you to like do anything you don't want to do, like, but I'm glad to do it because, like, again, like we said, like, just being real, I feel like it can definitely help people watching, like, yeah. But like I would say recently, like trying to figure out a certain relationship that I've been in and kind of out of and then back into, like that's been pretty continually on my mind. But I would say like in the last few months, I've kind of what's the word, like relaxed, or that's not the word. There's a specific word I'm looking for, but I've kind of like let go and just, damn, this is gonna bug me, whatever that word is. It's one of those words that like every now and then when I want to use it, I like can't think of it. It's not a release, but yeah, basically just kind of like letting go of control a little bit. And I guess it feels pretty good. So it's not like every day I'm worried about it. Seceded is close. Pulled out the troops. Oh, it's so close. I'm gonna look for it, but yeah, it's like, I guess it depends. Like if I'm having a time of uncertainty and then I'm like, I start putting my focus into trying to decide something that maybe I don't necessarily need to, like maybe there's better things to focus on instead of exactly like trying to find a definitive answer or whatever. Yeah, if I focus on that, then it's probably something I'll think about every day. But if I'm like balling, then I don't, I guess. we back, and then it's over, and then we back, and it's over,
Oh, okay.
and we back. I don't know.
Yeah, I think psychology is very interesting. Yeah, there's just like a whole lot that goes on in people's heads. Like it's really weird because you're conscious of things. Like you're not just like an animal that just survival instincts every day. Or I guess we don't know for sure.
Yeah, we don't.
But anyway, that's a different topic. Yeah, it's just like we are aware of, like our minds basically talk to us, like sort of, and there can be a billion things going on in a person's mind, and you don't even like choose to focus on them. They just are there. It's really weird.
Yeah, and it's like, I've heard people say this before, and I think it brings me, it makes me feel good if I like do this, like if you hear your mind talking to you, or however you want to like phrase it.
Actually talking to me, but I mean there is like
yeah, do you have a voice inside of your head? Because some people do. Like you can hear it.
Like I can like talk to myself. You can't do that?
I can talk to myself, but I don't hear it.
I don't hear it,
okay, but
like,
you can.
I can like.
You can understand it.
Like I guess I don't like. There's nothing actually like physically going into my ears. Like there's no like audio signal.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I can like formulate the words in my head, and like I
can see the word.
I can sort of like
apple.
Imagine what it sounds like.
Apple.
Yeah, I can use my imagination and like to like imagine what it was.
Surrender. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Surrender. But yeah, like I've heard people say like that you are not your thoughts, basically, and I like that because then your thoughts come into your head and you can listen to them, or you could just be like, no, I'm not going to listen to you, basically. Yeah. I think it's cool to look at it like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like I maybe at one point want to take a psychology class.
Yeah, if you're interested, I say you should.
Yeah. It's just insane. Like, I feel like that no one can fully understand the brain.
Yeah. But maybe they can.
I would be interested in talking to like the world's foremost expert on psychology.
Yeah.
I just like the brain just seems like a really big mystery to me. Like,
to me, everything seems like a mystery, and that's why I can't think about it too much.
But like your heart, like you know that it circulates blood through your body, and that's like that's like what it does.
Yeah.
But your brain is so insanely complex.
Does so much stuff.
Yeah. And there's almost like infinite things that can be in a person's brain.
Yeah, and then there's like, of course, the whole conversation of like, are we even using our whole brain? Some people say we only use 5%. Other people are like, nah, that's a myth. We use our whole brain. But yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Would you just take like intro to psychology, or
probably
skip to the 500 level class?
I feel like I wouldn't learn too much though, but
I bet you would. I'm sure you actually learn a lot. Like, and then just the further up you go, it just gets more detailed. Okay, I guess. Okay, I feel like I was thinking that that'd be fun if we started like leaving like some sort of advice for people, and like I was thinking just general advice, but since we're kind of on the topic, like let me just like I'm gonna think of something like okay, yeah, like if somebody's feeling anxious, I'll give you advice. Let's see. Don't hit yourself in the head with a ceramic mug. Let's see. Okay. I should have thought about this before. I don't know. I'm sure I have something. Do you have anything like,
I
or
feel
if you're
like
overthinking
I
stuff?
don't have the best advice on hardly anything, but the one thing I feel like if you are feeling like the pressure, like you feel like you don't have any friends or you feel like you don't fit in, I would just, let's see, like if I could go back to where I like really felt like that, my advice would just be to focus on things that make you happy and what you want, what you yourself want to do. And you are not, and most likely there are people that it might not be a whole ton of people, but there are people you can talk to and like do things with. And just really appreciate those people, because in the end, they're going to be the people that like matter the most. And yeah, that's probably my best advice.
I love that. And I think my advice is very similar. I'd say, yeah, just focus on what brings you joy and like what makes you feel good. Like really focus on that. Like there's no point in focusing on something that makes you worry. Like sure, you should, set yourself up. Like, if you need to like take care of a family, like make sure, you're making some dough if you can. But like, I don't know, I'd say for the most part, just focus on the good stuff and like just know that everything's gonna be okay. Like just believe that. I think that's good. Because I feel like a lot of times it's, you just focus on something that's like not good and probably there's just no point in focusing on it. So, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I could have said that better. And maybe in the future, like, I'll think about this more to, like, yeah. And I don't know, maybe, like, in different episodes we could have, like, I don't know, I was going to say, like, advice on, like, totally different topics, but we might not have any experience on, like, in most stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have hardly any advice.
Like, at all. Like, because just now...
like, I have some, like, practical advice, like, just different things about school and stuff.
That's perfect.
But, yeah, I feel like my brain is still growing and progressing.
That's good. That's great.
Like, I feel like it's almost every day that I, that I just, like, get humbled.
Get
like,
humbled?
I just humbled, my own brain gets humbled.
Like, how so? Like, humbled by itself because you're getting too smart?
No, like just something I was preoccupied or worried about, just nothing ever comes from it, or something I didn't expect happens, or like someone I was frustrated with ends up doing something really nice for me, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. And, like, do you think that's because your brain is, like developing?
I think it still is.
Yeah. I'm sure it is, but like, do you think that's why?
No, I think just like life has that much variety. I don't think anyone's ever mastered life.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that. But like, some people have a lot of experience, like with certain things or whatever. And I'm sure like you could give advice on driving stick. You could give advice on sprinting across the water.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there anything in the near future you're looking forward to?
I feel like there was something. I don't know. I'm excited to keep making videos. I'm having dinner tomorrow night with my family. I'm looking forward to that. Christmas is coming up. Hanukkah's coming up. The New Year's coming up.
I feel like the New Year is always a pretty fun time. I've come to realize that in the last few years.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, yeah. I feel like for me it can be a little bit like stressful because you know how like sometimes like in 2023 I was like I'm gonna do one extra push-up every single day, and so all of that was coming to a conclusion, and like there was kind of stress on like, all right, I gotta put this video out and this video out and this video out, and I put that all on myself. And like, yeah, I feel like I tend to think kind of like that. And again, this year I'm like trying to crank out a bunch of YouTube videos. Like,
Yeah, I think New Year's resolutions are sort of not cool.
This came up when my mom was on, and she kind of had a similar thought. Like, I think they're cool. I think they're great if it gets like somebody to do something they've always wanted to do or get themselves out of their comfort zone. But I also think like it's much more effective to continually like work on things and not put so much pressure on one big thing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever, I don't know, I feel like it's a little unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any, like, let me think. Because I feel like this episode there's not much for myself watching it. Wouldn't find it that satisfying because I have no idea I'm probably going to have no idea what was going on at this time. I don't even know.
Okay, yeah, let's rapid fire. Today is the 21st, and it is a Saturday, and it's December, and it's 2024, and oh, this is not good news. I believe that some sort of bird flu has now popped up in every single state in the United States.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I saw that today on the news. I tried to stay away from the news, but
wow.
Yeah.
I was just holding a bird the other day. Just kidding. But the fall semester of junior year just finished up. We're now on winter break right now. And I'd say it went pretty swellingly. It's had a rough start for me because I bombed my first test, but a lot of people did in my class, and it all turned out all right, thankfully. The Lobos, Donovan Dent, scored 40 points a few nights ago.
Wow, I don't think I realized that.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And he's probably in the NBA by now, but
wow.
I'm gonna guess he plays for the
Raiders.
No, the Celtics.
Wow.
But anyway,
imagine you're right. Pretty cool.
Yeah, the Lobos are doing pretty good.
Yeah, and I feel like we should have like, especially on the first episode, like gone more in depth on where we're at in life, what's going on, like, because I was 20 when we started it. I'm now 21. You were 21 when we started it. You're now 21.
I'm now 26.
And and I for a while I mean this is, I don't know, it's not important, but I guess it'll be interesting for us, like hairstyles, for example. Like, I think within like 2 days of us starting the podcast, I switched from a side part to the middle part, and it's kind of interesting that like I've had a middle part for the entirety of this podcast.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You haven't noticed?
Oh my God, I have, yeah, but I didn't know you started at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, just right before it.
Huh. I think I'm gonna start maybe for the for the next week or so. Maybe do the daily reflection thing again.
Bro,
might start it up again.
That's cool. You made me really excited for a sec. I thought you were about to say daily vlog. Dude, I would. Don't feel pressured, but you could just do it as long as you want.
Yeah, this is the time to do it.
Yes.
There's no schoolwork.
I would I could just say I would really enjoy it. Like, it is, we've talked about this before, like, it's so fun being a background character. It is the best. You get to be in an awesome video that's like a memory, but you don't have to put in any of the work at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. One thing I'm really excited for, because I'm really enjoying making YouTube videos, and I basically took December as a month to try a bunch of different niches, and I've done decent. I've done a good diverse amount of videos, but I probably could have done more. But my goal was to find what I do and don't like doing, specifically doing and filming, And then January, I want to just pick some niche and just,
Really?
yeah. And so I just want to, whatever I enjoy the most, that's the most important to me. And then, like, I could totally get an editor. So I'm not concerned if the editing process sucks so much. Because if it's something I really enjoy, I can just get an editor and, like, you know, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Johnny Run Cakes?
Yeah. Dude. Speaking of, I really, like, that's, right now, Johnny Pancakes is sitting at, like, 1.8 thousand subs. And I am approaching him far too fast. It genuinely, like, I don't know. I really hope that guy is not throwing in the towel, because, like, he is, like, in a league of his own when it comes to putting in effort and, like, I don't know. I really hope he doesn't quit now. He hasn't posted a video in a while, and yeah. Another thing for time or whatever, Mr. Beast, his game show just came out. You gotta watch it. You gotta start with like episode 0 on YouTube and then watch the Prime show. It's really cool.
All right.
It starts with 2,000 people, 2,000 contestants.
Yeah. I don't know what's happened in the last, like, a few months or close to a year, but yeah, Mr. Beast videos, they just don't hit quite the same.
And I think it's because you're desensitized. I think I am too. It's just week after week, basically. You know, he does the best, but we've seen the best, which is so sad. And, like,
Yeah.
I still really appreciate it. I still watch them all. But it's really true that I'm desensitized, because I've recently showed my mom multiple videos, and it's like only when I'm watching it with her for now the second time do I realize, oh, he literally gave $1 million to this dude. I didn't, the first time around, it did not enter my brain, like, because I'm just so used to it.
Yeah.
But then when I show my mom, like we realize, and my mom's like, wow, like, that's a lot of money. Like, that is a lot of money.
I completely agree.
And I don't know, I'm still so much backing Mr. Beast. That'll be something to see if that changes over time. And you know, he might change over time. But as of right now, like, 100%, I'm fully behind everything he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah. I still think what he's doing is amazing. Yeah, it's just the scale and magnitude of his videos is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I guess, like, yeah, when I was saying I feel like I'm being aggressive, like, I feel like I'm just yapping, like, and I'm like, yap, like.
So I get it all out.
All right.
I feel like on one of these previous ones, I was probably yapping as well.
I wouldn't say that. There was that one episode where we did the journal thing, and, like, that just took a bit of time because you're just reading literally everything you did in the week. But, like, we planned to do that, so. I wanted to try maintaining a little bit more energy throughout this episode, because I realized that a lot of the time we start by screaming and energy's at, like, 12, and then within the first 30 seconds it comes down to, like, a 2, and then we're like, yeah, and then, like, this and that and whatever, and, like, which is fine, but I feel like it'd be a little bit more fun to listen to. The energy stays at, like, a 3 or 4.
Have you checked any of the views for these, or are you purposely not looking?
Well, what do you mean?
Like, how many views these are getting?
They're not out yet.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, did you realize that?
No. I guess I completely forgot the whole concept of this podcast.
That's funny.
I guess I thought you were posting them. We weren't gonna watch them for a year.
Oh, I see. No,
Yeah,
no, my friend.
Wow, this is cool.
Finally, my co-host is on board with the idea of the show. It's a pleasure, Andres. I'm glad
Do
to
you
have
know
you.
what number this podcast is? Like,
I think it's 14. What do you think about that? Does it feel like we've done 14 of these? Okay.
Do you think so?
From my perspective, it's weird because at the beginning, when we talked about this, you were saying you're worried that time's going to go too fast, and I was like, no, it's going to slow it down. It's been moving pretty fast. Like, so in a way, I feel like we started this like a month ago. But then at the same time, it's almost 2025, which is like, and we started this in September. So it's been a minute. I don't know. I'm very glad we're doing it. Like, I think it's awesome.
Do you think like hearing the like number 2025 like is unsettling?
Like, to me?
Yeah, I feel like that's just too big a number.
I get a slight little bit of that, but it's not too bad. But I do think I need to start planting my feet a little bit more in the present, so that, because otherwise I'm going to be like 2026, 2027, you know, like when that comes up fast, like I won't let it come up fast.
Mm-hmm.
Do you enjoy doing this podcast, or do you not like it?
No, I like it. I think it just gives me a fresh perspective every week.
It's cool.
And yeah, it just helps me like get stuff out of my brain.
Yeah, I love
and,
that.
Yeah.
Me too. I would say the same. One of my favorite things about this podcast is my receding hairline. I'm sorry. One of my favorite things about this podcast is that it's like a place for us to express ourselves, and like we can really just like get it out basically. And like I think that's awesome because I feel like a lot of people can only express themselves, and I mean specifically to the public, I guess. Like they only express themselves like twice a year on their Instagram post with like a little caption that's like something kind of cute or funny or whatever. And like I think that's cool, but like for me it's like suddenly I can just not care at all like what I put out like on Instagram, kind of like I don't have to feel like I need to put like a year's worth of knowledge into like a caption. And most people probably don't think like that, but for me it's just so nice to be able to just yap like and like know that people will hear me at some point. Yeah, I don't know, just I like being able to express myself like publicly here, even though it's like a time capsule. So
And also, and I don't know your name or who you are.
or what you do, but I will find you, and I will.
If you haven't already, please go to the comments, click, and put that emoji, because you usually do. There's one guy that usually does.
Whoa, yeah, Jolts. It used to be Jolts VR. He switched to Jolts Mog.
Because I've noticed on a few of your videos that I've watched, he always leaves.
Dude, he is the fastest keyboard human being I have ever known. I'm not kidding. I hit post and I get a notification, Jolts VR.
That's awesome.
It's before it even loads that it's posted
Has he
for
ever said
me.
anything else, or is it always that?
I think maybe a little bit, but it's almost always just the thumbs up, and I genuinely really appreciate it. Like that's somebody that's actually actively supporting me. Like he has post notifications on, that's for sure. Also, check this out. The like button, when I say this next sentence, it should like glow or like get colorful or something. Hit that like button.
The actual like button?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty cool. You can control that?
Yeah. I think it's the first time you say like smash the like button or like the like button or hit the like button. I only found out about that like a month ago, and I meant to tell you and I forgot.
That's pretty cool.
It's really cool, yeah. And it might say something if I say, and if you like these podcasts, hit the subscribe button, because probably a whole lot of you watching are not subscribed.
So my posture is something I really would like to fix.
I had that like when I was like 16 or something. I was like, I'm gonna fix my posture because it's not great, and I just didn't.
I've tried several times.
Me too, and it's annoying though, like because for one, like my car, like the headrest is like that, so like it's like
You could take it off.
Yeah.
But then just, if you get in an accident, you might break your neck.
I've been meaning, ever since I like got the car, I've been meaning to get a custom headrest so that I could actually have good posture. So I should finally just do that. Because have you seen it? Like I'm not kidding, it like, and you can't adjust it. You could only adjust up and down. And it's, yeah.
It's forcing you to drive like that. Yes.
Yes. But yeah, maybe you should stand up and then we can compare your
Like,
posture a
that
year
one
later.
picture of maybe it was just they caught me lacking in that photo, but that one picture of me, you, and Alyssa at the art gallery.
You should have seen me. You look 10 times better, bro. I'm
was
always
like-
like this. My posture is wild.
I truly assumed the old man stance.
Yeah, but you were like, admiring fine art. Like you were like this or something. Meanwhile, I'm standing there just totally normal like this.
No.
I'll put the
I thought
picture
your
on the
posture
screen.
looked fine.
Nah, fam. Definitely Alyssa's posture was the best, but yours was fine. Let's see.
Oh, also, future Andre, did you ever dunk? Right now, I can currently grab most rims, or at least like get this much above most rims.
Wow.
I've tested it at a few different rims at Del Norte Sports and Wellness
That's awesome.
and Midtown Sports and Wellness. Midtown has one that's quite shorter, so could probably, honestly, I might be able to hang on to that one.
Oh, that's sick.
But
That's like not far off from dunking.
yeah, so yeah, I did some more vertical jump exercises today, and I'm hoping just accumulating over time, it'll just add up. Because I think at my height, I really don't need to add that much to my vertical.
Yeah.
I just need to train my muscles to, like the muscle memory to react in the way they need to.
Yeah.
Get better at
Rapid.
jumping. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro looks like a turtle.
Man's lats are bursting out of his shirt.
Yeah, true.
But like, look at me. Like,
I don't see anything wrong with this.
I don't know if it's just a small shirt, dude, but like, I don't know why
It looks
my
like you're
arms
wearing
look
two
so
shirts.
Yeah,
Are you?
I must have been.
Yeah, it looks kind of puffy. I didn't realize that.
I gotta stop doing weird poses like that with my arms. Like, what was I doing?
You're definitely like overthinking this. Like when I saw this, I was overthinking myself. I didn't think anything about you or Alyssa.
Also, what happened to like consensual photography or whatever? Like, I thought most like.
I'm pretty sure they definitely said. Or
I
I
did
think
not
just
see
by
anyone.
being students, didn't we like sign something or something?
I don't know. I didn't see anyone. Did
I
you
feel
know
like-
anyone took that?
I did. Alyssa
did?
said she didn't realize, but I remember seeing a photographer walking around, and I feel like I told you guys like
I
because
have
I'm
no
so like
idea.
aware of the people around me usually, and like I think I probably hit him with like a tricep flex or something. Okay, I feel like this has probably gone on pretty long. I think the camera is dead. All right, well, it is audio only now. It could have been for like 30 minutes. Apologies, everybody. Has that ever happened? I think this is the first here on last year.
Wow. Are
Okay.
you gonna just post the audio?
It'll just be a black screen, or maybe if you want, I could put something funny for the rest of it.
Okay, that'd be funny.
Okay.
If you could animate it, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd
I mean,
take me a minute.
I would be willing to maybe draw a photo of us, and then maybe you could just do like a 10-second loop of just our mouths doing that,
How about-
and then just replay that loop.
I think you should do that and then send it to me, and then I'll put it on there.
Fine.
I'd love that.
All right, I'll do it.
Cool. I'd say definitely just get that to me like in the next at least 6 days, preferably faster. But
All right. Just send me a screenshot of this.
Okay, cool. Oh, this is awesome. I finally am gonna like experience like having somebody else do something and then I could see what it looks like, you know? Okay. All right, the last few things I'm gonna say. Yeah. So I wish that was on camera. Okay, I've just always had a little bit of a grudge against the term generations, or not the term, but the idea. Like how do you like people, they try to define like, oh, baby boomers are from this age or this year to this year, but like to me, like what? Like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think that makes perfect sense. But it to me it's weird for some reason. Like now I don't even remember why. Oh yeah, it's so arbitrary. Like who came up with, oh yeah, the first generation's from here to here. Like what?
Maybe it's just
Maybe
sort of like
like they
feel
had
like
to pick
it's-
some date.
I feel like I don't really know much about it, but I feel like a generation is usually considered like 30 to 50 years or so.
Okay. But like how do you pick the starting and ending point of it?
I don't think anyone ever like, well,
There is though. Like baby boomers are from like one date to another, Gen Z's one to another, the greatest generation's one to another.
I don't know, you'd have to ask the people that did that.
Yeah.
Maybe it has to do with like different technological advancements
I
or
was
something.
thinking that, yeah.
Or just like
that I could get behind.
historical events.
I could get behind that, yeah. And then also, yeah, you applied for a job at the library, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Are you excited about that? That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get back to me, but
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I've applied to a good amount of jobs and they just don't get back to me.
Are they UNM jobs? 'Cause I feel like
Yeah,
Wait,
one UNM job didn't
is the
get back to me.
library UNM?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like they'll probably get back to you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if, so basically, another thing that happened today was my dad sort of showed me the cost for my car insurance for the last 3 months, which is like $630 or so.
Cool.
And thankfully with lifeguarding, I didn't expect me to, I almost made all of that.
Nice.
I made like $575.
Nice. That's close.
So, yeah, so the lifeguard job is, and I didn't work that much. Like, I could have worked more, probably. It's just hard with school. So with this
Yeah.
library job, I'll probably be able to work more because I can study while I'm working.
I respect that.
But it's a little bit of like, another reason I probably almost made enough money with the lifeguard job is because they have all these in-service trainings and stuff where you just go get paid to like be at the pool for like 4 hours while you just learn how to do different skills and stuff.
That's sick.
And those are pretty often. So
Huh.
hopefully if I do end up quitting the lifeguard job and getting this library job, hopefully I will be making more money.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, you without a doubt have made more money than me in the last, I don't know, 6 months or something, like while you're like full-time grinding engineering. Like, so I definitely respect that.
Thanks.
Yeah. And I'm glad that, yeah, I think it's cool that you're trying something else. Library. I think that'll be
Feel free to apply.
Nope. But thank
Why
you.
not?
Because I don't want to.
It could be fun though.
It could. If we really were like, if we found out that we could both just like chill, then yeah.
Cool.
Like if we could just both chill behind like the same desk or something, like,
I'm sure we could. Like,
then that would be awesome. And then I could like work on like thumbnails or something like while I'm back there. Then yeah, sure.
you could probably even edit videos.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Never mind. Maybe I will.
Nice. And if you look through any other student jobs or just any, I mean, preferably student jobs,
Where you don't
tell me
do
if you,
anything.
Yes. Tell me if you find anything else cool that
Okay.
seems like we could get work done while doing it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay. And then I think I just said one final thing. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so today I went to Trader Joe's to get groceries. And first of all, when I was in the parking lot, I saw Miss Bodie. That was pretty random, but cool. We didn't really acknowledge each other, but that's all right. And then I parked and I walk inside and I saw none other than Ariella from track.
Wow.
And yeah, I hadn't seen her in a long time. And I gotta say, I definitely hesitated a lot. But I'm very glad to say that we did say hi to each other. Like that was just a great feeling. Like, because I feel like most of the time I fumble like situations like that, and like I'm like, oh great, now for the rest of eternity I can't say hi or whatever. Like it just feels too awkward or something, or it feels like we've agreed that we're gonna pretend like we don't know each other or whatever. I'm really glad that we said hi, and like I in the future I definitely want to keep trying to do that. Like just at minimum, say hi to people that I know. Yeah.
Oh, I saw someone,
And
what's her name?
Elena?
The balloon girl.
Oh, yeah, Wolf. Julia.
Yes, Julia Wolf. I saw her at the Lobo game.
Did you say hi?
Yeah, it was pretty weird actually because I was waiting for Sean to get there. I walked in there, went down to the student section, just chose like a row that looked like it had a decent amount of open space. Started standing there, and like, honestly, my brain was like, you should look at the girl next to you, like possibly talk to her. And so I did. It was just Julia Wolf. I was like, oh, hey, Julia. I was just like, hey, what are you doing here? And she was just like, oh, I'm visiting my like best friend or something, and who I actually already knew, and I knew that they were best friends.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, and I said hi to her too, and then her boyfriend was there, and I said hi to him. They were both in Sean and I's hiking class, and so yeah, it was pretty weird.
That's awesome. Yeah. It was kind of funny, like, I feel like a lot of people put on a front, like, when they see somebody they haven't seen in a long time, and maybe I'm generalizing, but I feel like, at least in my life, I've seen a lot of, like, women in my life kind of do this. But, like, be like, oh, hey, like, I haven't seen you in blah, 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 like, how is blah, blah, and I don't know, just is a little bit, like, fake to me, like, a little bit, like, not real, I guess. And it's so funny because I did the polar opposite with Ariel the other day. I was just like I feel like I was so casual. I was like, hey, or something like that. like even though we haven't seen each other for years, like I think that's so funny to be like nonchalant, but it's just real, you know. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, like I don't need to fake something, you know.
And did you guys talk at all, or just like, oh hey?
No.
Exactly.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, like we were walking towards each other, and then I think we both kind of hesitated, and then I think I like waved, and she was like hi, and I was like hi, or something.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a really good feeling, and I gotta come clean. I really doubt this dude is listening, but Dante from Bosque and then now UNM at the gym, like he works there, I think. Mm-hmm. It's definitely that like. I regret like never like waving or saying hi or anything. It was one of those situations where I never really knew him, but I kind of did, like when we were both on the track team. And now we're at the point where like I feel so awkward walking by him because we've pretty much definitely been like, all right, we don't know each other. But then like one time I was with you and like you stopped and said hi, and I'm like, oh God, what do I do? And like, yeah. So I just want to apologize, Dante, if you're listening to this.
Another person.
You probably don't care, but
another person just like that for me was Seabass. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, like Mr. Ruden's son?
No.
Too many people are nicknamed Seabass these days.
I don't even think his nickname was Seabass, but anyway.
Yeah, it was his legal name.
So his name was, the guy I'm talking about was Sebastian, but everyone called him Seabass, and he was in that grade or whatever. But anyway. Yeah, for like the last 2.5 years at UNM, I've definitely like come face to face with him. I think both of us knew who each other were, but I just chose not to say hi, and I guess he did too. And I would even like, for some reason, that one was like something I would try to avoid, so I would like try not to look over at him.
Yeah.
But just the other day, or not the other day, but like probably like a month ago, I was playing basketball with Ryan Daly. Do you know who that is?
Did he go to Bosque?
Yes. He's in the same grade, actually.
As who?
As Seabass.
Oh, that's cool.
And so, yeah, actually, he might be a grade above Seabass.
Okay.
But, yeah, and Seabass came over and he was like, Andre? Like, even though...
No, see, it's the fake thing, right?
Yeah, because we both 100% knew, like, we both went to UNM, and
Yeah.
he was just like, you look so old. And even though we would see each other like so often, but both just choose not to say hello. And then he was like, I think he came over because we were using a basketball that he wanted to use after us. And then, yeah, he did the same kind of thing with Ryan. Like, he said he didn't even know Ryan went to UNM. And, yeah.
Okay, cool. I feel like we should probably end it there because my mom is probably trying to sleep. And yeah, I apologize to the viewers, those who miss our handsome faces right now. But there's something funny on screen, or Andre may have hand animated the last 25 minutes of this video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening. As I speak, there is a video on screen that should be a podcast that you might like. Imagine us throwing up the peace signs and making a silly face. Okay, one last thing. I sent a shirt to Speed and it has our logo on it. Timeless. Sorry, y'all. I told you I was going to sell the original, but Speed has it.